I learned how to put my face on it. I know, I know. It just keeps getting better with every passing day. So now today we are going to learn about how to do some more fancy things in Excel. So we are going to calculate our macros. What? I don't know what that is. Yes, I do. And you will too when we do our unit on nutrition. You just don't know about it now, and that's fine. Or maybe you do. I don't know. So here's what we're going to do. We are going to first save our file because we don't want to lose anything. You are going to want to save it as a OneDrive because then it makes it really easy to share with me and then it's not annoying. Okay, so book one, I'm going to change to macros lesson on in Excel. Okay. Ding, ding. Okay, there it goes, there it goes. All right, so I'm going to format it similarly to the way we did it last time. So when I'm looking at macros, I'm looking at macronutrients like carbohydrates, which I separate into like wheat products, fruit and vegetables, and then we have proteins, and then we have what else do we have? Healthy fats, oils, stuff like that. So we're just going to calculate stuff and do some conditional formatting and also text wrapping. Because one of the things about an Excel spreadsheet that you want to keep in mind is that if you're not wrapping the text, it's going to look like this. Check it out, check it out. Okay, so we're going to do, what should we do? I think we should do breakfast, snack one. Now you can see how much I eat in a day. It's a lot. How are you going to fuel this thing? How are you going to fuel? I mean, my energy is like, it's a little intimidating. Some people don't like me. Those people are stupid. Don't, no, that's not a nice thing to say. Okay, so we have breakfast, snack one, lunch, snack two, dinner. Let's put in a snack three, huh? Okay, so the way that I want to break down my macros is I want to do it by meal. So I want to say like, okay, what am I having? So I'll do a meal description. This is getting exciting, right? You're like, whoo, what are you gonna have? Turnips? Huh? Is it gonna be berry bowls? You don't even know yet. You don't know what's coming. Okay, so there's meal description, okay? And then I want to do my different types, right? So I'm gonna say, okay, here's my meal description, and this is how many of each things it has. So I've got my carbs, my bready, kind of like starchy carbs, bready slash starchy. That is a medical term. And then, it's hideous. See, now meal description became meal disc. And carbs, bready, starch takes up all this room. How did I do this? And now if I go over here and I type in fruit, that looks weird, right? What? Veggies. And then I'm going to do healthy fats. What? Why does this look terrible? I'll tell you why it looks terrible, because you need to learn formatting. Get excited. So what I'm going to do in order to make it so I can see all the words is I'm going to highlight this row, because we learned that it's row last time, and I'm going to click wrap text. All right. That sort of put things in the middle where I wanted it to be, but now I have to travel on over to another tool. Let's see if I can travel there. Did I do it? I'm back. Okay, so now I'm going to go to, oh, you can't see it. Maybe you can. No, okay, it's not going to let me. So now I'm going to click on format. All right, so I can change the width or the row height of the cell, right? So what I'm going to do is I'm going to change the column width. And if I know I'm writing a lot, I'm going to put in something large, like 25. Right now it's at 8. So let's see what happens when I do 25. Okay, you don't even know what happened yet. Well, you kind of do. The healthy fats may have given it away. Now we're going to travel on back here. I really hope you guys like these because I find them to be extremely fun and I'm probably going to make a gazillion of them. Okay, so meal description. For breakfast, let's say that I have 1 egg, 3 egg whites on toast. This sounds delicious. Little kale. I like that. Okay, great. So that's a good breakfast. Okay, but it's doing that weird thing again. So I have to do my text wrap, right? And then it gets bigger, it gets taller. Great. And if I want it to look really pretty, I'm going to do this. See that? Middle align. It's supposed to look better. All right. So now I'm going to go in and I'm going to see like, okay, well, what did I have there? Okay, so I want to have a goal for each of my macros. That's how macros are done. You have like a goal for how many you're supposed to eat per day, depending on what kind of workouts you're doing. So let's say that you are doing hypertrophy, you want to bulk up and like these guns, right? Which I don't approve of in terms of the mechanical sense, but if you're beefing up, way to go. You want more carbs. So let's say that I have 3 carbs because I'm going to be a total beast in like a few days, right? I'm basically Thor. For fruit, I'll have 3 fruits. I like fruit. For veggies, let's do 4. Oh, I should put proteins in here because that's like super important. Proteins, I'm gonna do 4 as well. So that's like my target. Okay, cool. So in this meal, which we'll learn more about later, if I had it on toast, that's a carb, right? I didn't have any fruit, I had a veggie, and I would consider that 1.5 proteins to have 3 egg whites and a whole egg. Okay, awesome. So what I want it to do is now I want it to tell me like, all right, what exactly did you have in your meal? And I wanted to do it in a way that is pretty and that jumps out at me, right? So this right here doesn't really jump out at anyone because it's just numbers and it sort of blends in with the rest of the page. It's annoying to look at. So what I'm going to do is I am going to give each one a color. I know, get excited. These will be yellow. Fruits will be the purple. Veggies, obviously green. That's a nice green. And proteins, let's make those red. All right, cool. So what I want to do is I want to do something called conditional formatting, where every time I put a number in under carbs and whatnot, it highlights it as yellow, right? So I know like, okay, I had a carb, a veggie, and a protein really easy just by looking at it. All right, so how am I going to do that? How am I going to do that? Good question. I'm going to click on conditional formatting, which is right here. Okay, so highlight cell rules. So if it is greater than 0, right, I am going to fill it with yellow fill with dark yellow text. All right. Look at that. I know. Okay. So now I'm going to do the same thing with veggies, right? Conditional formatting, highlight cell rules. If it's greater than 0, right? I want it to be green. Custom format, please. Didn't know I could do that, did you? Maybe you did. For conditional, or fill, right? And looky there, it's green. Okay. All right. I'm getting excited now. And over here for proteins, I'm going to do, once again, conditional formatting, highlight the cells, greater than. You guys are getting so excited right now, I can tell. Just soak it all in. Okay, and then we've got that. Now, I'm going to do the same thing over here, and you're going to see that it doesn't fill in with anything. Why? Because there's nothing there. So greater than 0, right? We're going to fill it in with a purple. That's beautiful. Okay, so now there's nothing there, but that's okay because for a snacky, I had a protein powder with kale and celery that was delish, and I put in watermelon and blueberries, 2 of them. And this was supposed to, oh, right, and I forgot to drag. In order to make the conditional formatting go for all of the cells in that column, you have to click and drag. Mr. Walker forgot that little precious piece. Conditional formatting. Well, this is going to be embarrassing, isn't it? Oh. It might be. Oh. Okay, so greater than 0. So then, oh, snap. And I'm going to do the same thing with these. I'm just going to drag and pull it down. Then I'm going to delete all of those ones for the conditional formatting. And that still embarrassing again, huh? Okay, so 1 for the conditional formatting, 1. Aha! And now it's doing it. Okay, so as you may have noticed, playing around with Excel sometimes is a bit of a learning curve, which I clearly have. But such is life, and everyone else is going to have it too. And if somebody tells you they find Excel to be super easy and user friendly, they're lying too, and that's fine. So, whoop, there we go. And now everywhere else that we go within the sheet is going to do the same thing. So let's just say for lunch I had 2 veggies and I don't know, 2 proteins, right? It comes in and it immediately highlights. So that's the conditional formatting. There's lots of other stuff that you can do with formatting your document, right? So like, let's say that my snack was very involved. It was like kale bits with chopped celery, endive. Just kidding. I don't think I've ever eaten that. What else is green? Kiwi and watermelon. Okay, so that looks weird. It's all over the place. So what you're going to want to do once again is our little text wrap. Woo! Fixed it. I know, I know. And then we want to center it. Oh, okay. It'll just be beautiful then, I guess. Oh, I love Excel. Okay, you can also mess around with it if you want to do like these kind of look all smushed together in terms of the little cells, right? So you can go ahead and you can make all of the borders super thick if you want. You can draw borders, outside border, right? So much to do. So play around with it, have fun with it, which obviously you will because it's Excel and there's nothing not fun about that. So yeah, so enjoy it and use it because you're going to be using it so much in class. You might even get sick of it, but you probably won't because it's the best thing ever. And yeah, see you in class. Have fun conditionally formatting stuff. So I want you to take the Excel spreadsheet you made yesterday, which I think I remembered to tell you to make yesterday. If not, you should have made that yesterday. You're going to take that and you're going to put some sort of conditional formatting on it, right? So you can do food if you want, right? You could do exercise, or you could do like, I don't know, how many times I looted a village in Fortnite. Although I would prefer you not do that one. Pick something creative, have fun with it, and excel your way to Funville. No? All right. Okay.